What's up, Taurus? This is Jesse with 44 Astro with a full moon tarot reading coming up on the 26th of December. It's going to be at 7:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be at 4 degrees Cancer. And, Cancer rules the moon, so that's a good place for the moon. It will be in the 8th mansion of the moon. I'll put a picture so you can read about it. That mansion is all about victory and accomplishing, right there, goals and accomplishing things that you've been trying to accomplish, or even like having your dreams coming back, like that you had when you were a kid, or special like that, or something you've been trying to accomplish your whole life or dreamed about your whole life being accomplished. I mean, especially with it touching the sun in Capricorn, and you could say, well, opposition between the sun and the moon, Cancer, Capricorn, you're talking balancing home and work life, okay, but it's also touching Jupiter in a sextile, which is good. That's gonna be like financial type blessings, because I'm pretty sure it's in Taurus. Matter of fact, I guarantee it's in Taurus, yes. And then it's also trine Saturn, so that's like practical hard work to get it done. Something that's been delayed, because Saturn will delay things, but in a trine, it's not necessarily going to delay things. You're going to have to work hard to get it, and practical, but it's going to be really good when you work to get it. It's a great time for accomplishing dreams, for finishing something that you've been working on. For Taurus Ascendant, you're talking the second or third house. So that's gain or financial gain. Could be something you've been really hard working on at work that you finally get accomplished, or you've been trying to accomplish something at work, or getting a new job or something like that, like a raise, anything like that. Third house, of course, would be communication. So that's or the way you learn and break down things. Like you could be trying to be a public figure, like a speaker in some way. You could be learning in a different way or in a new way, or getting back into learning, or finishing a degree, anything like that. Could definitely be the case. Anyway, this is the card that you got, Taurus. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. Release it. Get rid of it. It's the time of year to be merry. All the celebrations that Christmas are, based off of. I mean, they say Jesus was born, but there's no evidence of when Jesus was born. And then all the dates that they think that he may have been born, none of them are in December. This is all based off of very ancient solstice celebrations, right? Even the celebration of Yule, where they burn the log, which is, a representation of the tree, or Yggdrasil, which is the tree of life, basically, in Norse mythology. It's all pagan. It's really about the solstice, and when the days become, start to get longer again instead of shorter. When the days are getting shorter, the solstice is when the days start getting longer. And that's what all this celebration is all about. And it's the time, and they celebrate Saturn this time of year because it's the darkest time of year. And in ancient astrology, the farthest they thought the planets went was to Saturn. They thought he was the furthest out. Now we know it's Pluto, but still, that's what it represents. Right there. With that being said, I'm going to do another quick reading, Taurus. It's going to be a Celtic cross. Still busy. Still holidays right now. But I didn't forget about nobody. I'm still going to get the readings out there. Well, you got a lot of people in your reading. Let go of negativity. I mean, if you're around a lot of people, you got to be careful with the whole negativity thing, because people can influence it. I mean, it's your choice to allow it to happen within you. But the stimulus can come when there's a lot of people around. It looks like there's going to be a lot of people here. It looks like people from your past. And when I was saying with the third, if it is a third house, if your Taurus ascendant puts it in the third house, depending on the degree, it could definitely be something with communication. And with communication, you gotta be careful, because you don't want that negativity to sink in there, especially when you're around a lot of people, a lot of communication during the holidays. Something like that could happen. This looks like a love offer, or some kind of something being offered to you, or this is you offering something. It could be love for sure, but it could just be. I mean, love, it doesn't have to be like relationship type love. Well, relationship, it doesn't have to be like lover type love, like with your partner. It could be like just with your family, offering love and sweetness for the holidays types of thing. But it's being crossed by whoever this individual is, or this type of aspect within yourself, like charging forward passionately. It's me, my way, or the highway type energy is stopping you from really sharing your emotional side. And it could definitely be that. And it might be what it's saying. Drop the negativity. But it could be people too. This could be a kid, like a young water sign kid, and they're like, maybe you're an uncle or an aunt or grandma or grandfather or mom or dad, and they're like trying to be sweet and offer you love, but you just ain't got the time. You got to keep going. got to pay for their school and their food and everything else, and all the bills at the same time. Or it could just be, this family member influencing your child. Or something like that, and you feel like it's not a good influence, and it's maybe messing with the relationship. Could be something like that. Or they could just be people that you're dealing with. Or these two people are having an issue, and then because you're a family member, you're part of it. You know what I mean? Anyway, you're crowned by, could be another young child. Looks like this could be around children. I mean, there's multiple. The only reason I would say child is because you got 2 pages here, so it's really looking like it could be definitely children. This also could just be a childlike sense of wonder, like, because this is really in the conscious mind, in your conscious mind. So it could be your thoughts about it, or your thoughts about how you're perceiving this situation, or these holidays. It could just be that you're childlike sense of wonder, and that's kind of what this is all about, like the whole gift giving. I mean, we probably all have wonderful memories, at least some good memories of Christmases where we got presents and things like that when we were kids, and those are great. Those are great memories. And even thinking about those can sometimes lead to heartache, or because it'd be like, oh, I don't, they're not there for me anymore, like my grandparents or my parents or anything like that, and it can make you sad. So you got to be careful with that, because that outcome card right here is worry. But it's saying release negativity. And maybe it's saying that these people can help you through that. And you can use those memories as a positive influence, not necessarily. It doesn't have to be a negative one. It's behind you. You're in a waiting phase, right? This was like just waiting for like whatever it is that you were trying to create, or, waiting to hear from family, or waiting to go see family, that type of thing. That was in the past. I mean, it's not there. And now you're in the planning phase. Whatever this is, you're planning, something you're planning. But don't let negativity get in the way. Right, that's what it's saying. Don't let negativity stop you from this childlike sense of wonder, and accomplishing what it is. I told you, this mansion is all about accomplishing something. So if you have any kind of like dreams that you've been accomplishing, or this dream or something you really want in your life, something you're really after, that you've been doing your best to work hard to get, like, this is the time to get it. So it's saying this phase is done. Now you're in this phase, which is like, so this, you could argue planning and then waiting, or you could say you've been in stasis, then planning. Because this is like being established. This is like, look. So, maybe the planning is back here. And this is like, I'm established now. I've accomplished it. That's a great timing. But in your unconscious mind, your unconscious influence, the influence around you is the lovers. This could be your loved ones. It could be your actual spouse too. Or this could be what's influencing you. This is what you're seeking, even unconsciously, right? You're seeking a love mate, or it's your loved ones or your partner that's influencing this entire situation, like around you. And that, I don't see how that could be a bad thing, because look, this is your current situation. I mean, it seems like you're having a really good time with family. It seems like love is overflowing. So maybe you're having a really good time with family. Maybe there's just one that's kind of like, we're not so sure about that family member. Or maybe this is you, just going through and, I love you, I love you, I love you. Here's your gift, here's your gift. I mean, it can also be exhausting, so you gotta also be careful with that too. This is something in your environment that you're working on to show everyone. You may be trying to show your family. This doesn't really have to be your family, but I mean, I see these loved ones around here, but it could be you've been working on yourself to try to find a love partner too. Or you're trying to work on yourself to change something in your love relationship. Like maybe the way you look, maybe a new health regimen, like working out this year, that kind of thing, to get, maybe you want to, get strong, and that'll make you more confident in looking for a partner, something like that. Could also be that, you're just trying to be more impressive for your partner, and nothing wrong with that either. Advice, I mean, this is you, right? This is the Taurus card. I mean, look at it, everything. So this is that's your advice, just be you. Be you. Like, it's okay to want nice things. It's okay to have nice things, right? It's okay to take care of the things that you have. That's what Taurus is all about, right? But don't let the negativity creep in. If there's any kind of little things around that are like keeping you focused, like on negativity for whatever reason, try to just focus on what's going on around you. Like for the holidays, focus on the good stuff. Focus on these people in your life. Focus on your loved ones. Focus on your mission to find a loved one, right? Maybe there's somebody at work that you're really into and you're really trying to, like I said, with this moon, this is the time to accomplish it. So take the steps, take the practical steps. Saturn's there to help you take the practical steps. Jupiter's there to make sure you get the reward. And the sun is going to make sure you balance everything out. And if it is, you're trying to find a balance between your home and work life, because with that sun being a Capricorn, that moon being a Cancer, one's home, one's work. Do that. Keep the negativity out. Keep the balance. Don't let one overtake the other. Right? Don't work too much to stay away from home, and don't miss your home so much because you have to work that you hate your job. That kind of thing. Anyway, Taurus, that's all I have. Please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. It helps the algorithm. Especially the comments. I think comments are really what are important. But of course the likes too. But you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just grateful that you're here. And I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you're blessed this new year. And thank you, and I hope to see you here again.